Pentagon Press Secretary Geoff Morrell briefed reporters Thursday on the current fight underway in Afghanistan and how the Pakistan government is doing its part to help.
Enormously pleased and gratified and heartened by the fact that the Pakistani government, the Pakistani military, their intelligence services appreciate the threat that exists within their midst and is doing something about it.
The Department of Defense hopes that combined efforts to fight the Taliban on both sides of the Afghanistan-Pakistan border will reverse the momentum of the terror group. But Mr. Morrell says it's still too early to say whether that is happening or not. The military relief effort in Haiti is transitioning from providing food and water to other issues like housing, clearing rubble, and providing jobs. In addition, U.S. military officials say the Haiti government and non-governmental organizations are gradually taking over more of the work. A Joint Forces Special Operations Component Command team assigned to St. Mark is helping to coordinate meetings between NGOs and the Haitian government so they can continue to operate once the military leaves. Also, paratroopers from the 2nd Brigade Combat Team 82nd Airborne Division have assembled large tents in Port-au-Prince. The commander of Joint Task Force-Haiti, Lieutenant General Ken Keane, briefed reporters Wednesday from Port-au-Prince. He said as more international partners and NGOs get involved, the need for the U.S. military forces is dwindling.
We went from a height of having 20,000 soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen on about 1 February to today we have approximately 13,000, of which just 7,000 of those are boots on the ground here in Haiti.
General Keane says military operations to date have totaled about $250 million. And tax season is upon us once again, and we all know filing can be tricky. One small mistake can cost you big bucks. At Incirlik Air Base, the Air Force is gearing up to help with tax returns. Airman First Class Kate Lozier explains.
While stationed overseas, getting your tax return filled out correctly can be quite the challenge. To solve this problem, the Airman and Family Readiness Center sets up tax centers for anyone who might need help. But for the center to be successful, there must be volunteers to donate their time and knowledge.
People who volunteered this year, it's a range of folks. We've got a few civilian, dependent folks who came over. We also have enlisted. We also have a couple of officers as well who have volunteered their time.
I will be putting in a lot of time at the tax center as much as I can. Try to learn as much as I can about taxes while I get the opportunity to do it here on base for free.
Captain Waddell says the positive attitudes of volunteers like Sergeant Ward's makes teaching the class worthwhile.
Well, I'm really grateful for all those who stepped up this year. The volunteers that we have are great.
And for Sergeant Ward, this class is more than just learning about taxes. It's a career advancement.
I'm extremely interested in business and money management, so taxes are a huge part of that. So being able to get this training out here is kind of like cheating for me. It's don't have to pay for the classes or go through the long semesters, but I get the training, so that's pretty cool.
With qualified tax representatives like Sergeant Ward, you're sure to be in good hands during this tax season. Airman First Class Kate Lozier, Incirlik Air Base, Turkey.
You can also check out MilitaryOneSource.com for a list of free resources available to help you along. IRS.gov also has a list of companies that offer free filing. Click on Individuals, then Military, or give your base legal office a call. More than 160 soldiers are spending their first full day home with their families and friends at Fort Carson, Colorado. Soldiers with the 4th Engineer Battalion have been on a year-long deployment to Iraq and Afghanistan. Coming up next on Around the Services, Winter Games. We'll show you some of the citizen soldiers representing the United States in Vancouver. But first, Courageous Caretaker. A nurse from World War II who bravely put herself in harm's way is honored decades later.